Erin Burnett's living up to her name as the international superstar. She joins us live this morning from Mumbai, India. Good morning, Erin.
Hey, Willie. Howdy, Mika. All right, it's been an amazing few days here. And I have to tell you, we've been talking a lot about growth stories around the world and what countries are propping up the global economy. All right, India is perhaps the biggest of them all. We talk about Chindia, China, India. But India is an incredible story. More than 1 billion people live here. That's about 20% of the world's population. And just to give you a sense of the scale here, I don't know if you guys knew, but the middle class here alone is bigger than the entire population of the United States of America.
Wow.
And those people have purchasing power right now. Here's another stat that'll shock you. There are more children here than live in the entire United States of America. I mean, more children here versus the entire population of America. So you've got 300 million children here. That gives you a sense of the potential and the future. And I met some of them. I wanted to show you all some pictures actually, from a slum. It's called the Dharavi slum. It is the biggest slum in Asia, and we were accosted by children there. Oh. And I have to tell you, you think about the word slum, and in America you think, okay, these people are poor, they live in shacks, they might be beggars. It conjures images of misery. But that is not how it was. It's amazing. These people pay rent. The slum of Dharavi has been around since the city of Mumbai, which used to be Bombay, was founded. The children there, a lot of them had cell phones. They were having their little ringtones go off, and some of them spoke a few words of English. It's an incredible story. That slum in and of itself is worth about $1 billion in terms of small businesses. So that shows you how the opportunity is here and the optimism really about the future. I also spent some time with an information technology worker, someone who answers the phones for about 500 Americans a day who have problems with their credit card. And I asked him what he thought about those people, and he said they don't yell on the phone. He said they're nice. He said he really liked Americans. And in fact, it was one of the most inspiring interviews I have done ever in terms of his passion and excitement about what he does for a living, what he wants to do in the future. I also spent time with billionaires here and talked about their businesses and how they're growing. People building India's malls, as just an example. 300 of them are under construction right now. It was an incredible story. But a lot of Americans this week heard the story that we were reporting earlier up from Delhi, which is right near Jaipur, where those bombings took place. You saw those pictures. They were horrific. It was the worst terrorist incident in India in more than 2 years. To give you some context here, there has been more deaths from terrorism in this country than any other country other than Iraq over the past few years. And yet it is still one of the biggest destinations for American business, which is an incredible story in and of itself. We talked about the challenges of terrorism, of inflation, of the 20 million Indians a year who are eating more food this year than they did last year, and what that means for the global economy. And I hope you all will watch. We have some amazing interviews and footage, and there's plenty of fun in there too. We'll take you to Bollywood, and I'll show you how well I play cricket.
Oh.
So we'll see you guys coming up later today. I hope you'll watch Squawk on the Street 9 to 11 on CNBC, and then Street Signs the full hour. And don't worry, we saved the very best for the very last, so 2 to 3 Eastern as well. So guys, I'll be talking to you again next week, but I hope you'll watch this afternoon. Back to you.
We will, Erin. Excellent reporting on it. She landed in the middle of a news story she wasn't expected to be in the middle of, and she's done great reporting on it. Erin, stay safe, and we'll see you back here next week.
Erin, thank you.